He's going to be really late on the brakes. Not quite, though. Whirless. Look at the toe.
Crazy toe. Look at him magnetize onto him.
So offensive.
Whoa!
Oh, yes, he is. Here he comes. Up the inside, Nava. Into the lead of the race. No. Oh, he can fly the balloon. Up the inside. He's 3 wide for the lead. They touch. He's going to go into the grass. Chiefs out of the race. It might be close by the end of the chemistry. No, it's not.
He's going to have DRS. Willis going to fence up, making contact. And now Balloon's going to get him here. On the outside, he'll switch back. He's a turn up. And the final lap.
Driver. No! They're both going around. Neither of them are getting on the podium. Ethan down to the bottom. Top, no, we won't. He's not to win again. Yeah, well, let's go to the wall there. Just like Boyd did. Fireworks are going off on and off the track. That's the corner of the end. They touch again. A drag race, side by side. And here we go. The photo finish into the line on the outside. On the middle. Trying to get 2 with the best of 1. Trying to get 3. The best of 1. And he down. 4 in a row. And the season 6 Hello everybody and welcome to Monza for qualifying. We got cars out on track right now as we speak. Here is your defending race winner from last week in the Grand Prix at Baku. He's VNV, 2-time defending champ, looking to get his championship hopes back in contention, back in line here. 17 points back coming into today. And of course, all eyes are on the Haas drivers. Tyler Fink opting out of qualifying already. And he's in the chat, though, asking me to play Black Ops 6, which I will not be doing. What I will be doing is spectating this qualifying session. We got Chapter out there. There's Prince. I do predict him to get a podium here today. Welcome, welcome. All in the chat. Colin saying he can't wait till 25. Me either. We are going to be racing F2 cars on F125 as a little European tour before the next season of V1, which should be sometime in September. These guys jockeying for position here. That is not Chief, that's VNV. He's been invalidated. Whoa, he's holding up. Prince there. Prince can't be too happy with that already. Could be a qualifying impeding. That could be a qualifying ban going into next week if he's not careful. Last season here at Monza, we did have a bit of a barn burner. Bit of a battle to the end. Prince came away winner on that one. He's going to be coming away with the first flying lap here today. Short qualifying on offer as we do have less than 15 drivers. People starting to opt out as they make the migration to F125. However, we are finishing out the season on F124. We do 2 seasons per game. So we'll finish her up. Today's round 9 out of 12. 4 races left. The final third of the season. That's where RBN last season turned things on. Won 4 races in succession to close out the season. Prince had a 20-point lead. I'm sure he doesn't want to be reminded of this. Ban Tyler for suggesting a turbo. We might just have to. Caution in Sector 3. Car going slowly. Looks like it's one of the V carbs, and it is Juicy. He's building a gap, maybe. Or maybe he's trying to tow his teammate along. Clutch has been invalidated. I think that was the plan there. Clutch is going to tow Juicy along. Of course, the all-important tow here at Monza goes a long way. What does Prince have? He's entering Parabolica now in the final corner. Down to 5th gear. Carry the momentum out towards the end of the track. I think he could probably maximize the exit there a little bit more, but the first lap of the day is a 1:20.082 for Prince. Just behind him, we have VNV, who goes a few seconds slower. Propaganda, a few tenths slower, and they're starting to roll in now. There's Mozzie. There's Chapter. And I think V&V, oh, he's on the intermediate tires. He's doing that trick he does. He always goes out on inters, and Chief Dankaroo goes fastest overall. 0.2 of a second clear of everybody else. He's looking for some redemption. He's had a bit of a rough season. 37 points on the season, 33 of which have come on street circuits. Is Chief Dankaroo a street circuit merchant? He's going to try and go through here. I have seen that it's not really possible to make it through this runoff without hitting. Oh, he hit one there. Oh, he hit two there. Oh, 3 for 3. And he hit, I think, the fourth. No, he made it out. Made it clear of the last one, but hit the first couple. So let's see how this tow tactic works here. Juicy already got by, I'm pretty sure. And that's what I'm talking about when I say he can utilize the exit there, right up against that curb. Juicy, third fastest. Clutch now, I think, is going to get the favor return. Joseph is ahead of Propaganda, who's coming in. He's been invalidated. Here goes Sweatback, championship leader, 7 points clear of his teammate, 17 points clear of V&V coming into today. What's it going to be? It's a 119.634. 1.5 tenths. 1.7 tenths. Clear of Chief Dankaroo in second place. And I think in this final third of the season, we might start to see the gloves come off just a little bit. Let me know, chat, if the cars are a little bit too quiet, they can be turned up. If they're a little bit too loud, they can be turned down. Here's Clutch getting that tow from his teammate. Hopefully that dirty air isn't affecting him too much. Yellow flags, sector 2. I think it's Chapter. That's going to be a nice tow. Into Parabolica. What does Clutch have here? He's running in P9. He jumps Chapter up into P8. 1.2 improvement. Audio is perfect. All right. Well, we'll leave it how it is then. Havoc gets to set a lap. He's actually on an out lap right now in nice clear space. I think Sweatback is coming in here, and that he is. Where is Juicy? Getting invalidated in Sector 1. That's where Juicy's at. Joseph Singh, a.k.a. Joe 30. We got a new Joe in town. Hard right turn. Remember, this is F124. The flick still effective. This looks like a pretty decent lap from Joe, and it's good enough for P4. His teammate got a podium in the early stages of the season. Looking to return to form here. Propaganda. Creates the meme recaps, by the way. Puts out a weekly meme recap of every Vantage event. They are great stuff, great content. As there's some cars going slowly there. It's the V-Carbs. Trying to avoid each other. Where is Havoc? Starting a flyer. Not my Joe, says Slay in the chat. So Havoc, the only driver, get to set a lap. We'll see where he is in relation to Sector 1. The answer is purple in Sector 1. Havoc won the sprint. Did not win the feature 1 week ago. The lead was as close as 4 points. It's back up to 7, though, after the main Grand Prix 1 week ago at Baku. We do have another sprint coming up. Circuit of the Americas. Purple in Sector 2. Looks really quick from Havoc. Remember, it's a championship point. If you get pole position. V&V is 1.5 up. He's having a bit of a tough time here. What does Havoc do here? 119.634 is the time to beat out of Parabolica. The run to the line. This looks quick, and it is. 4 tenths clear. Havoc Gamer. Provisional pole position. Is this Mark coming through? Yes, it is. 8 tenths up. 8 tenths up would actually keep him right where he is, but would be a big improvement. Propaganda to the line. This one looks quick. And he jumps his teammate into 5th. 1.0737 seconds quicker. 1:20.271 is the time. Here comes Chapter, starting a flyer. V&V has been invalidated. 8 minutes to go in qualifying. He's going to go again. I think that was just an outlap. Here he goes. Full deployment of everything here. Prince is towing along Chief Dankaroo, who's been invalidated. Sits in 3rd. Now he's trying to get out of the way. I'm sure Chief is not too happy with that. Oh, yeah, he backed out of it. That's going to be frustrating. Let's go look, though, at V&V. 9 tenths up. Man, here he comes. Through Lesmo 1. Through Lesmo 2. Under the bridge where the old oval layout passes over right here. He's got a slight toe from the car in front. He goes purple in the middle sector. Does V&V a slide there through the chicane. He's going to steal a little bit of slipstream here. Zoom by the V-carb of Clutch FL, man. Through Parabolica. Look at he just throws it in there. Carries as much speed as possible. He's sliding through these corners. This seems really quick. Is it good enough to get on the front row? Where does he place here? 3rd. 4-second improvement. And it is a Ferrari 3-4 provisionally. He's got to find about a 10th and a half if he wants to get into that front row. Through go the V-carbs. Remember, pole position is a extra championship point. Havoc. Oh, he's calling it a session. With 6 minutes to go, he thinks he's safe. He thinks no one can beat that. Swept back, trying to navigate this traffic here. He's actually a 10th up. Will that be enough to improve? Wow, an illegal blocking from Chief Dankaroo. An improvement from Sweatback, but it's not enough. He's going to get a 5-place grid penalty. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, this seems very intentional. He's not happy at all with Prince for what was happening earlier. Remember, we were on board with Chief. Prince is starting a flyer now. He's got Chief right in front of him. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not for Prince. It's not. And it's going to throw him off completely. Look at that. Chief getting frustrated here with Prince's antics, which is a shame because he's in one of 4 drivers in the 119 time bracket. There's 197 points on offer for the rest of the season. So the constructors, we'll take a look at the points difference right now, is not over until it's over. However, they can clinch it here. They leave with a 152-point lead after today. Haas will have the title. Like I said, we'll go over that here shortly. Juicy, 5th fastest. Where's his teammate? Starting a flyer now, it would seem. Caution sector 1. Mozzie, the Red Bull driver, do something here. Nine tenths up for Clutch. That would put him ahead of Mozzie, who of course himself is trying to improve here. And I think he might be coming in. No, he's not coming in, but he's also not improving much there. 3 minutes to go in qualifying. Teammate lets him by. Racing Bulls sit 4th in the championship in the Constructors. They're a ways behind Alpine. And Clutch does not improve there at all. Oh, contact from the teammates. Let's see what Chief can do here. Surely that's not Prince he's caught up to. Yes, it is. Interesting. So here we go. Chief on a flyer. Did Prince stay out for revenge? Is he hot-headed? Oh! Interesting. I don't know if that was on purpose or an accident. Nearly plows right through the rear end of Chief. Oh, pause. Pause, pause, pause. Going full speed into the first chicane. Chief is fastest in the first sector. He's throwing it in there. Lesmos are tricky. Nailed the first. Nails the second with a slight slide out of the corner. There's a car going slowly up ahead. It's one of the V carbs, I think. No, it's Prince. Oh boy. Lets him by with no problem. Chief does have a 5th-place grid penalty because of an incident with Prince. This is looking like it's going to be Chief's fastest lap. We'll see. We'll see where he ends up. Parabolica now. The run to the line. DRS open. He jumps his teammate into 3rd. Of course, that penalty is pending. Qualifying. Coming to an end here. Swept back. With a minute to go, he'll have one shot to steal pole position from his teammate and championship rival. The Haas Civil War starting to heat up. And here we go. Sweatback Flame starting a flyer. Into the first chicane. Hard on the brakes. Drives it a little bit deep, but he recovers nicely. Chief letting it by. Here goes VNV also looking to improve. He wants to win again here. He wants another great championship comeback. That's what it'll take here today. Joseph Singh finishing up a lap here. Jumps to 5th. Good lap from him. What about his teammate? He's been invalidated. He has, I think he has a little bit of time to get back to the line. No, he has 3 seconds. His lap's done for. VNV, 2 tenths up. Actually, purple sector in the first sector. Chief stopped on track. What does Sweatback have here? Based on the time, it's going to be close. I don't know. Throws it into the final corner. The run to the line. 1:19.286 is the time to beat. What does Sweatback Flame have here? Not good enough. Sweatback Flame, 2nd place. Chief Dankaroo stopped on the track. Here comes VNV. He's looking to steal pole position. And that oh so precious championship point. Final corner now for VNV. Hugs the inside on exit. Running right to the line. Improves but stays in 4th. Car on the wall hard in the background. That's Mozzie. Joseph has been invalidated. Where's Clutch? He's been invalidated. And that's going to do it. VNV will be promoted to 3rd with Chief's grid place penalty. However, it is Havoc taking the pole position from his teammate, from everybody else. Maybe it looked a little bit risky when he was retiring early from qualifying. However, it paid off. It paid off. And Joseph Singh's last one on track. He retires. Nope. Mozzie here. Kind of in a rough spot, if you will. And there you have it. Pole position. Have a gamer. RBN saying, or VNV rather, saying he had a lap 4/10 up and something happened. We will have to see if he reports what happened there. I'll be interested to find out. So here we go. Jump into the grid now. Go ahead and take a short break. Get some drinks. Get some snacks. Have a seat. Get comfy. We got a Grand Prix coming your way with a tight championship fight on the line. Top three. It's the same top three we've been seeing all season long. Our very own Hamver bot from back in the day, if you will. So getting ready to go here, folks. I want to give appreciation rather to everyone who is in the chat, everyone who subscribes, who follows, interacts with all of our socials and everything. Remember, the link is in the bio for the link tree. Havoc reporting that he didn't know it was a short qualifying. That's very, very interesting stuff there. But of course, if we do have less than 15, how did Formula America go yesterday? I think it went pretty good. First caution-free race in a while, actually. If you are wondering, it's on the YouTube channel, Formula America Championship. Got clinched yesterday. I won't spoil too much if you haven't seen it yet. But we do go racing in 2 weeks' time at the Vindy 150, the season finale. Word on the street is that Chapter's an underdog. Well, we'll have to see how he does here. We will have to see how that goes as we finish up this season on F124. The last season, we got 4 races left on F124, counting this one. Well, 5, counting the sprint race at Circuit of the Americas. Here we go, formation lap coming your way. Looks like Propaganda was having a little bit of issues there. However, let's take a look at the championship standings. And as you can see, Sweatback and Havoc 7 points apart, 10 points back from them. RBN Viod, aka VNV, is what we'll be referring to him as. Going down the list, Prince, Hot Dog, Juicy, all very close. Hot Dog and Juicy and Purge especially are very close. 124 point lead out front for Haas in the constructors. And look at this, Havoc getting a big jump. If he wins here today and Sweatback gets the fastest lap, we will be tied, all tied up. Now expect a DRS heavy race. Of course, this is Monza. Got to be careful back here. Chief starting in 8th after qualifying in 3rd. Joseph Singh in Juicy. If you were with us last season, you remember how that race start went. Juicy locked up, went right into VNV, took him out in the first corner, and that kind of kicked off VNV winning 4 races in succession to clinch the championship. It was a great comeback. So we'll see. I don't know. We got some guys to look out for. Everyone knows Monza into turn 1 can be a little bit hectic. Here's Tyler Fink racing for Mercedes now, having dropped out and then dropped back in. Leader on the grid. Rest of the field closing up. Tyler Fink getting ready to go. And there he is, ready to go. All right, everyone on the grid. Championship rivals 1 and 2. VNV in 3rd. Lights are illuminating. 5 red lights ready to go here in Monza, and we are racing for round number 9. It's a good start for Sweatback. Here he comes, trying to get up the inside. He's going to try to get alongside, and he gets cut off there. VNV's alongside him. Who's going to break latest into turn 1? Does everybody survive into turn 1? VNV trying to steal second. He has the inside. Car around in the back. Big pile up. It's Prince, and it's Joseph Singh who qualified in 4th. Rough start for him, but VNV up into 2nd. The championship leader, Sweatback, down into 3rd, and here comes Juicy. Do not count out Juicy. He has a lot of pace, and he's trying to show it here. Rough chicane exit for the Haas driver. Car off in the back, I think. See a move here. Look at this. Mozzie up the inside. He gets cut back, and he gets bumped off the track. That's, I think, Tyler Fink. No, it was Chapter. And Mozzie going slowly here. Not what you want to see. VNV within 0.4 of a second. He's trying to close in. Ooh, a huge wiggle there. Almost lost it. Sweatback's going to close in because of that. Chieftain grew up to 6 already. Remember, he had that qualifying penalty. Here's Chapter and Tyler Fink fighting it out for P8. Starting off there into the first lap, it is Havoc leading the way. VNV pipped Sweatback on the exit of turn 1. The chicane here. Hard into the brakes. We'll have DRS this time. Sweatback, top 4 all within DRS. Chief Negaru getting into 5th. He has a lot of pace here. He wants a good result. He's upset. He's tired of bad results in open wheel races. Formula America hasn't gone his way. V1, you could say the same. Here comes VNV. Does he make a move? Into Ascari, he has a peek. Gets right up to the gearbox. Does he try something into the Lesmos? Surely not. There's not really room there. He's going to have to follow behind, not to get too much dirty air. He might be able to try something. Under the bridge. That is a DRS straight here. Ooh, that's a rough exit, though. That is a rough exit for VNV. DRS will be open. You can see the possible race strategies. You could do a one-stopper onto the hards. We'll go medium, medium, hard. Problem in the back there. It's Chapter who's around. But the top 3, all very close. That's a great shot. Screaming down the straightaway towards Parabolica. BNV is going to have a very, very strong opportunity down the front straight here. As they pass the start-finish line to start the third lap, DRS will activate. And here it is. Here he goes. Rear wing is open. I think it's going to be pretty easy. Whoa! VNV into the lead. Havoc down to second. And VNV looking for 2 in a row here. It's not going to be over. Like I said, expect a lot of DRS passes down this front straightaway. Chief Kangaroo trying to close into Juicy. 1.3, 1.1 back. I think Sweatback is just trying to bide his time. And, oh, VNV's off there. VNV went a little bit too wide. Loses 2 spots because of it. That's how close it is here in V1. One mistake can be the end of your day. End of a chance at winning. And here we go, a challenge for the lead. Havoc essentially has to win this one to tie up the championship. He can't afford to keep losing points out to Sweatback, but Sweatback's going to try and do exactly that. BNV has a good front row seat for these guys. Great battle up ahead. And 2 Haas drivers going at it again. Here comes VNV. He's going to have a great slipstream. He's going to have basically super DRS. Havoc might lose 2 spots here, and he's going to. And VNV is going to go for a double overtake. Not going to work there. But he does get 1, or does he? Oh, there's contact. Now we got a side-by-side fight. Havoc and VNV. Juicy is creeping into the picture here as well. This is not what you want if you're Havoc. VNV backs out of it. Massive cut there on the corner. That's going to be a warning for sure. One more of those and he'll be in trouble. Here comes Juicy. Looking for third. If these guys keep fighting, Chief Kangaroo is right on the cusp of this battle as well. He's 1.6, 1.7 back from Juicy, and it's shrinking now as well. 2 Haas drivers soon to be going at it. Oversteer, oversteer. Havoc having some problems. Clutch gets a time penalty. We're going to focus on the battle for the lead. Havoc looking for that clean air. Here he goes. Will he make a move to the outside? In the grass, a pass in the grass. Havoc into the lead of Monza. Incredible. Chops the nose off of his teammate. That's one of the best passes I've seen. Spectacular stuff. Absolutely spectacular. VNV right on the heels of Sweatback. Sweatback had a chance to pull away when Havoc and VNV were fighting. But I think VNV backing out of it. And he's having a real problem through a Ascari there. All these guys keeping it pretty close. Juicy just holding on. Excuse me, Ascari is here. That's an incredible shot, that is. Joseph Singh and Clutch going at it. Prince up to 7th. He's going to have a run on Propaganda. We'll go back out front to see how this cycles out. Will we see another lead change here? Goes to the inside. Havoc doesn't fight it too much here. Lets him go by. Slots in line in second place. VNV is right there. Chief Kangaroo is just out of reach of these guys. Chief might be able to undercut him if he can find some pace. Chief could very much utilize the strategy here. 7-8 for kick. huge snap. Look at this DRS train. Look at VNV. He's just biding his time. He might be trying to go for an undercut. Anyone here can go for an undercut. You can see the early braking for the Ferrari driver. Gotta be so close. Gotta be so precise. Havoc. Right to the gearbox. Problem in sector 3. Who's going slowly here? Oh, there's a problem with clutch. He's lost a bit of front wing. Down the front straightaway again. And I expect another switch. There it is. Havoc into the lead once again. VNV closes right up, but he doesn't quite get there. Oh! Watch out for Juicy. He's trying to make a move. The kick Saubers swapping around as well. Massive lockup for Joseph Singh. Prince having some... It's Prince. VNV, excuse me, having some trouble here. DRS. Force lap back. Remember, fastest lap, worth a championship point. We got some love for Chapter in the chat. A huge slide from Havoc. That's going to open the door very much. Force lap back. VNV just doesn't quite have this corner speed that the two Haas drivers do. To close that gap, he'll have the DRS here. He'll close up, but over the course of the lap, he loses all the time he gains back up. It's fascinating, really. Start of lap 8 already. DRS is open. This is just going to be whoever has DRS last if this continues on. Look at this. VNV closes right up. He's got to nail these corners. He's got to start nailing these corners. Absolutely cannot afford to lose DRS if he wants a chance at winning here. Do we think VNV... Do I think, personally, VNV is good at racing? Well, if the stats are to go off of anything, I would say so. Do his compatriots out on track think that? I've heard mixed reviews. I'm on board with Juicy. He has DRS. You can see the gap out front. It's about 6 to 7 tenths every lap. And every lap, VNV closes right up and then loses it all back over the course of the lap and gets to the front straight away. And he's going to lose some time here. Massive, massive moment there. Here comes Juicy. Around the outside, it is Juicy Jr. trying to get onto the podium here. VNV down to 4th. Havoc. We'll swap them back here. And I can only imagine these guys are contemplating who's going to pit and when. As you can see, VNV getting back into 3rd. I did predict that a Haas would DNF, and here comes Juicy again, trying to work around the outside into Curva Grande. No dice for Juicy this time. Two-tenths of a second through the Lesmos. Both on medium tires, important to note. Top 4 all on mediums. Top 5, top 6, top 7, top 8, top 9, top 10. Only driver on softs. No, those are hards. Those are hards for clutch. Juicy and VNV swapping spots here. And that fighting has allowed the Haas drivers to get away. Nightmare scenario for VNV there. DRS open again. Look at this. Havoc has a sizable lead. 17 laps to go. And I don't think Sweatback will get there. VNV, however, will stay in third. Across the line. If you're VNV. Oh! Contact there! Juicy again! Getting into VNV here at Monza. Slight deja vu. No DNFs involved this time, but Juicy getting aggressive. VNV surely can't be too happy with that. That old rivalry. Talk about some of the great rivalries in V1. Juicy versus Prince is usually what we see, but those two have gotten together in the past before as well. Not quite levels of VNV versus... Oh! VNV, speaking of, gets a 3-second time penalty. We saw him go wide on the exit of the second Lesmo. And here comes Juicy again. Oh, nowhere to go. VNV puts it right in the middle of the track. I'm sure he's not too happy with Juicy at all. He's costing him a chance at a win here. And really, his shots at a championship will start to slide away as well. Here comes Juicy. Right to the rear gearbox, the rear wing. And here we go. From the lead, Havoc pits. What does Juicy do here? Where does he go? Right up against the grass, alongside, and he gets him there. Deja vu. As Prince comes in, Joseph comes in. Havoc gets out. What tires is he on? Onto the hards. So that's going to be his only stop of the race. Where does that put him? Oh, Chapter gets a 10-second speeding penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Got to be careful. Mozzie's in. Chief Dankaroo seems to be going long. VNV's right behind Juicy. Sweatback is going to be at least one lap different than his teammate. Question is, how much of a difference does it make? What kind of lap does he put in here? Not going to throw in the car into the corner here. Where does Sweatback end up? Oh, whoa, he thought about it. You heard him, you could hear him. Let off the throttle. Juicy's in. VNV has got to put in a good lap here. Both Ferraris staying out. So both Ferrari drivers going long. If Chief could get a podium out of this, I know he's kind of on a different cycle. A little bit further back maybe than some of the others, but he's at least closing into his team. He's 3 seconds back. He did start at 8th due to that penalty. This would be a great recovery drive from Chief Dankaroo if he could get anywhere near a podium. There's Tyler Fink getting passed by Chapter. Chat thinking Juicy is dirty. I've also heard that before as well. Havoc getting by Propaganda. Mark causing no problems there. So back now, 2 laps further into his stint. And Chapter, another speeding penalty. How's this work out? Where does Sweatback come out in relation to Havoc? Remember, the gap was under half a second. Is he coming in this time? Yes, he is. So Sweatback is in. VNV stays out. Chief Dankaroo stays out. They're going long. Havoc into the pits. Here comes... No, excuse me. Sweatback into the pits. Here comes Havoc down the front straightaway. I think it's going to be Havoc. Very clear of his teammate. Absolutely. There goes Havoc. Here comes Sweatback just now exiting pit lane. And a pretty sizable gap. 3.7, 3.9 seconds. So the overcut did not work. Chapter getting more penalties. The Saubers swapping spots as Propaganda is in the pits. So now, V&V might come out ahead of Sweatback Flame if he pits on this lap, because you lose about 20 seconds. Gotta be careful not to get any time penalties. He already has one for 3 seconds. Chief Dankaroo, stint for the ages. Made up tons of time. And again, V&V stays out. Chief Dankaroo also stays out. Wow. Here is Havoc. He's 10.3 back, 10.2. Gap's coming down. Tell you what, Havoc might have nailed this. Who has the fastest lap? That answers my question. Just as he crosses the line. What about Sweatback? No. 4.1. The gap is growing. Havoc could hope that V&V maybe comes out in between himself and Sweatback. And now V&V is going to have much fresher tires. And so is Chief Dankaroo, of course. These two Ferraris could be very, very quick at the end. They might have a chance. Potentially maybe to go to soft tires. I don't know. We'll have to see. Three seconds to Chief. Chief is slowly closing in. Havoc, however, is really bringing him in. I think he gained a whole second and a half this lap. On the likes of Chief Dankaroo, who gained a couple tenths on V&V. I think his tires might be cooked. We'll see what he does here. 14 laps on mediums. Oh my goodness. He's going to go 15 laps. This is turning into a very different strategy game. And look at this. Chief stays out as well. Makes you wonder if the two Ferrari drivers are working together or not. Is this pre-planned? I don't think so. Chief is in the league race chat and V&V is not. Gap here is 3.7 between the two Haas drivers. V&V is just trying to go as long as he can here. He does have that penalty, remember. If he could get a strategy win, that would go a long, long way in the championship. 17 points back coming into today from Sweatback, the points leader. Oh, look at the sliding through there. Chief, by the way, has cut this gap from 3 seconds to 1.8. Chief Dankaroo could very much be on for a podium. Problem in Sector 3. There's a car stop on track! It's Sweatback! Sweatback, the championship leader's around! What happened here? What happened here? He's down to P5. He's missing half his front wing. Prince is closing in. That could be a championship swinging moment. The Ferrari driver stayed out again. Sweatback is into the pits. Sweatback's into the pits. He's going to have to hope for a safety car now. Especially with a front wing change. Especially with a front wing change. He's going to lose mountains of time. Drops to 8th. Here comes Clutch. Drops to 9th. Sweatback will come out just ahead. Well clear actually of Tyler Fink, but oh, he's going to have so much work to do. Havoc running these boys down. Havoc's going to be on old tires by the time we get to this end of this race. V&V and Chief, they're going to be on, what is the difference on these tire lives? 10 lap fresher tires at least? I mean, well, 5 laps at least. They've stayed out 5 laps longer. And here comes V&V. What does Chief Dankaroo do? Oh, he's staying out. Chief is going even longer. So, of course, Havoc will go by. V&V is going to get fresh set of tires there. Going on to the hards. Gonna lose a spot to Juicy. And that's it. So V&V good to the end. 10 laps remaining for the defending champ. Chief Dankaroo trying to go even longer. Now Havoc has gained 6 seconds in the last couple of laps with fresher tires. Chief pulling a bit of a tire whisper here. Chief has never won a V1 race. The all-time wins leader in Vantage only has, I think, 3 or 4 podiums all-time in V1. Maybe even 3. He for sure has 2 off the top of my head, but it's not a ton. The success hasn't come his way in V1 for whatever reason. Can that change here today? He's done 17 laps on these tires. His nearest competitor has done only 5. 6 now on the current set. V&V though is going to be on the move. Sweatback down in 9th. Huge moment. Chief's finally coming in. He's going to have very fresh tires to the end. He might go on a soft, so we're on board with him. Look out for the wet stripe tires. $100 to Slay Raccoon in the chat. He gets soft tires onto the end. This is going to be huge. He loses that spot back to V&V. There goes Prince, but Chief's on soft tires with 9 laps to go. How much damage can he do here? He's had great pace. Just gotta keep it on the track. Swept back, closing into clutch slowly. He's got the fastest lap. That would be another bonus point. Sweatback went back onto mediums, by the way, after he changed his wing. Around the outside, easily done there, into 8th. Chief Dankaroo. Keep a gap. Keep an eye on the gap. 15 seconds from V&V to Havoc. Tell you what, a win here for V&V. Of course, it's a long way to go. As Havoc goes fastest, actually. He's getting the life out of those tires. They're up to temp now. Clutch gets a penalty. Clutch is out of the race. Clutch is out of the race in a VSC. Not a full safety car. A virtual safety car. We did not see what happened with Clutch. We saw he got a time penalty, and Prince is in the pits. There goes the safety car. This is huge for Sweatback. This is huge for V&V. And Havoc, kind of a sitting duck unless they all decide to come in. That throws everything out the window. But a massive, massive moment here. Oh! 10-second time penalty for propaganda. Not good. Not good at all. Double stack there. Swept back up to 6th. He's going to have the pace. He could get right back onto the heels. And this disastrous race with a well-timed safety car could make a massive, massive dent in a championship push for V&V. V&V's got to go out and try to win this race. As obvious as that sounds. Let's take a look at the tires. Prince on fresh softs. Chief on fresh softs. Does anyone come in here? Oh, Havoc coming into the pits. I would imagine the whole top 3 are going to come in, actually. Havoc coming in. Juicy coming in. Slay's making a good point. Chief could inherit the lead here with fresh, soft tires. I can't imagine he would come in. He's only been on the track for 1 lap. And Chief, after getting a 5-place grid penalty in qualifying for an incident with Prince, is going to inherit. Well, he's going to inherit 2nd place. As Havoc will come out in 1st. V&V will come out in 4th with fresh mediums. That is a good question. I think you could chalk that up to F124 being a bit glitchy. There is a full safety car on track. Never mind the top left graphic. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Level 1 catches up. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. The challenge for the win. Gonna get alongside him. Off of 4. They touch. They touch. Drag race to the line. Could it happen again? Photo finish. Yes. Daniel Michelle. What a finish. We're gonna go for it. For the lead.
Oh my
3
goodness,
wide.
3 wide in turn 3.
Run to the line, they're wrecking, side by side, who got it? Side by side, right to the line, who's it gonna be? G for CP, and CP edges him out. Nelson make him go the long way, and he does it, they touch. Does he hold on to it? Yes.
Close, but here comes Smitty! Smitty on the bottom! Here he comes! To the line, who is it gonna be? It is gonna be Mike Tyson!
Fireworks are going off on and off the track. Cuts the corner, does RBN. They touch again. A drag race, side by side. And here we go. The photo finish. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power ranking.
Yes!
So,
Sup, fuckers. I use math to make shit go fast.
gonna be a sitting duck here. There goes VNV, around the outside, up the middle, trying to get 2 for the price of 1, trying to get 3 for the price of 1, and he does! VNV in the 4th! And we're back. Chapter had to make a quick pit stop. So he's still catching up. Tyler Fink's in the pits, coming out just now. I think he's on soft tires. Looks like he sure is. A glitch costing Chief the lead potentially because he had to maintain Delta. Good point from Slay Raccoon in the chat. Oh! Sweatback! Again! Disaster! Just as we go on board, what's happened? Lost his front wing. We're not going racing this lap. Luckily for him, he's going to have to come in. What on earth? 2 front wings. To the wayside by Sweatback Flame. He got bailed out by the safety car. Just for another incident to happen. That's going to force him to come in. We're running out of time, by the way. Lap 21 of 27. Now, I can only assume that Sweatback's coming into the pits. Of course, he's going to change his front wing. He's going to be just about last. Championship leader. Having terrible, terrible luck here. We didn't see what happened either time. Surely he'll be going on to softs this time. Might as well. New front wing. Really teasing that Haas DNF. He is. I did make a prediction of a Haas DNF. Sweatback's gotten mighty close. So I'd imagine we'd be going racing this time. Chapter still catching up. BNV needs to win. I think I would agree with you there. The safety car lasting so long is only playing into the hands of the soft runners a little bit more. All right, we're going racing at the end of this lap. Oh no, watch out there. Chief almost runs into the back of Havoc with a checkup. Tyler Fink will get there. I don't know if Chapter will. He's had 2 laps to catch up. Chief Dankaroo with a chance at a win. VNV, Juicy, all with chances at wins. Fresh soft for Prince. Sweatback in recovery mode. Recovery drive is needed here for the championship leader. Damage limitation. This is one of those races. And it looks like... Oh! I think Havoc tried to go early. May have misjudged it, and now he's going to have to back him up here. Racing once again. Here we go. Here comes everybody. Here comes VNV. Here comes Juicy. Nowhere to go. They make contact onto the grass. Is it safe in the one? Looks like it. Juicy and VNV side by side. VNV trying to hold on to third. One of the Saubers had a cut the first chicane. Chief still in second. Juicy gets into third, or maintains third, I should say. Disregard the safety car graphic. We are racing. Havoc slowly starting to build the gap. 0.6 of a second. VNV gets another time penalty. Starting to fall apart here for VNV. Starting to come together beautifully for Havoc. Chief, though, could steal one. Chief has the slipstream. Chief Dankaroo looking for his first V1 win. He's been racing in the league since the first season back in 2022. Here comes Juicy. Don't forget, Prince is also on soft tires. Chief will be right there. The whole top 5 covered by a blanket. Don't count out Prince. Don't count out Joseph Singh. DRS this lap. Prince has a look on VNV. Can't quite get there. Chief is right up to the gearbox. Sweatback in 7th, but everyone in front of him is going to be in the DRS train. It's going to be difficult to overtake all these guys who are on fresh tires as well with DRS. Here goes Chief, looking to make a move into the chicane. Forces a different line from Havoc. Maybe a little bit more defensive than he would have liked. He's got to be sure to stay within DRS here. Absolutely crucial on a track like Monza. Gonna get it here. Don't think he'll be close enough to make a move just yet. Juicy gonna be trying to do the same. Dankaroo trying to get there. Look at the move on the exit of his... Oh, puts him in the wall! And around goes Juicy! Retribution! From 1 season ago. Carbon fiber flying everywhere. VNV squeezes Juicy into the wall. Massive contact there. DRS will be open now for Chief Dankaroo. Juicy's out of the race. Will that be a safety car, or will he come into the pits? Where is Juicy? I think he's in the pits. We got Sean Purcell in the chat. My goat. .6 of a second. VNV trying to grow the gap to the cars behind. He's got 6 seconds in time penalties. This is going to push him way down the order. Here comes Joseph Singh. Qualified 4th. Worked his way back up. Good recovery from him as well. Here comes VNV. Trying to make a move on his teammate, Chief Dankaroo. Only just has DRS here. Barely made it by the detection point. VNV would need a bit of a miracle. Doesn't mean he's not going to try and overtake his teammate. Will he try and win on track and get the penalties removed? We're coming to 2 to go here. Joseph Singh getting into 4th. Sweatback Flame. The pace doesn't seem to be there right now. He's dropping back. Chief and VNV going back and forth. DRS for both of them. Oh, they touch. VNV gets ahead. And Havoc doesn't seem to have very much straight line speed. Of course, both these guys had DRS, so of course they're going to be a little bit closer, a little bit faster. We'll be coming to the final lap. Chief has a chance to win here. Remember, you do got to race like your penalties can be removed. We did see him exceed track limits. However, I don't know if he can prove that he didn't somehow. It will be beneficial, of course, to him. He'll have DRS here, I do believe. Yes, DRS is open for VNV coming under the bridge. Havoc in a great spot. If it finishes like this, he's taking the championship lead. Oh, VNV, hopping the curbs. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, can't argue that one. I don't think there's any arguing the time penalty just handed out now. Pretty much straight line to Scari. He's going to try and get to Havoc. DRS will be open. It's the final lap at Monza. VNV with 9 seconds in time penalties. Havoc just trying to get to the line. And, oh! What on earth have I just seen? Chief Dankaroo gets through. VNV drove straight into Havoc. Sweatback goes through. Oh my goodness. Absolute carnage. Absolute. That's got to be looked at. Chief is going to have a time penalty for avoiding that, which I'm sure will probably get removed. We'll have to review it. Prince is going to be in second. Joseph is missing front wing. That is a terrible look. Sean makes a good point for VNV. He just drove straight into the back of Havoc. That's got to be a full-on disqualification. Or a race ban or both. We'll have to see what happens. I cannot believe that. That is terrible. Terrible. Chief Dankaroo is going to round the final corner. He's going to get to the line first. Chief Dankaroo takes the checkered flag in first position in Monza. After penalties, it'll flip to Prince. However, now I have a feeling we'll have some clips to review. I think Chief had to cut that corner to avoid the chaos in turn one. Unofficially, I should say, in fifth. Unofficially, Prince is your winner. Unofficially, VNV down in 8th. And unofficially, VNV with something else. I can't believe what I've just seen. Well, there's your podium. Something happened at Monza. Oh my goodness. Prince crossed the line first. We'll get an interview. Sure, let me get in there. I can't believe what I've just seen. Wow, 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 wow. Well, actually, we'll hold off on interviews. Because nothing is official yet. Nothing has been officially decided just yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, you've seen it happen here first. And, yikes. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Oh boy. FIA's got some work to do. Everyone have a good night.